Nobody's talking about this, but we literally lost centuries of hair care knowledge within one generation when women started cutting their hair short in the 1920s. For generations before that, women almost always had kept their hair long. Extremely long hair was the standard of beauty, and mothers passed down their hair care secrets to their daughters like clockwork. Then the iconic bob happened. Short hair became this bold symbol of female independence, a rejection of everything traditional. And I'm not saying that was bad, but here's what nobody anticipated. When women began cutting off all of that hair, the knowledge about how to grow and maintain it just vanished. It was gone in a single generation. Suddenly, now, beauty corporations saw an opening. They started selling us fear and insecurity, convincing us we needed all of these products to have beautiful hair. Shampoo, conditioners, styling creams, the works. Funny enough, liquid shampoo was only invented in 1927, right in the middle of all this. Women had been growing incredibly long, healthy hair for centuries without it. But now we were told we couldn't possibly manage without buying something. Here's the thing, short hair actually requires more products to look good. So these companies made out like bandits. Fast forward to today and long hair is considered desirable again. But now we've got a problem.
Yes, she is exactly right. And this is precisely why I do what I do. Listen to me, sister. In my country, this knowledge was never lost. It was passed from my grandmother to my mother, from my mother to me, the way it has been passed for 1,000 years. But here in the West, she is telling the truth. It vanished in a single generation. And into that emptiness, the corporations rushed in. They convinced you that you needed shampoo, conditioner, serums, creams, an entire shelf of bottles just to have beautiful hair. But here is what breaks my heart. Most of those products are not helping your hair. They are making it worse. They strip your scalp. They coat your strands in silicone and wax so your hair looks shiny for 1 week while the follicle underneath is suffocating and slowly dying. They have to make your hair worse, sister, because a woman with healthy hair does not need to keep buying from them. This is exactly why my mission is to bring the old ways back to the women who were robbed of them, because the answer was never in a bottle on a shelf. It was always simpler than that. Before any of these products existed, the women in my country did one thing above all else. They oiled the scalp, not the strands, the scalp, because they understood what the West forgot. Hair does not grow from what you put on the surface. It grows from a healthy follicle at the root. And the oil they used was not the processed, watered down oil these corporations sell you today. It was raw, unrefined oil pressed straight from the source. The most powerful of all is raw Botana oil from Honduras. Real Botana smells like coffee, and it is the only oil with the exact profile that reaches all the way down into the follicle and heals it. But beware, sister, 99% of what is sold as Botana is fake, cut with cheap oils so the corporations can profit off you all over again. The only brand I trust is Labanta, pure raw paste, nothing added, straight from Honduras. You can find it on Amazon and the link is in my bio. Comment Remedy and I will send you the full ancient routine my grandmother passed down to me. Because the answers were there all along. We only had to remember where to look.